Virgo. Hi, my lovelies. All you beautiful beings out there. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Okay, so it's a general read. It's not going to resonate with everyone. Take what applies, leave what doesn't. I may joke around and laugh. I don't know why I'm telling you this, but I feel like I'm supposed to right now. Okay, but whatever. So as I was thinking about you guys, I was feeling like there was a sense of time. And when I cut the deck, it was the 10th house here. But look at that clock staring me dead in the face, talking about time. I don't know if it's got something to do with time management. It seemed like, I don't want to say running out of time. I'm hearing running out of time, but it just seems like now I'm seeing the rabbit. I'm late. You're late for a very important date. I don't know what that is. Let's see. Let's see what we have for my Virgos. Oh, okay. Scorpio. Transformation, death, the Fool. Yeah, something new. Partners. Okay, wow, with the first. Okay, so Virgo rising for sure, because 1st and 7th, that means in your, because it's Pisces season right now, so that's what's going on in your 7th house. So something is changing, something's shifting. Like, okay, maybe that's what it's time for. Saturn. Who got this yesterday? Saturn is the ruler of time, which is also a ruler of Capricorn, which is the ruler of the 10th house. Picking the pieces up, putting them together. Wow, with the Black Moon Lilith here at the bottom of the deck. With Saturn being a ruler of time, and things seem like, I feel like there's a restriction on that. See, there's something with your time. Don't waste my time. I ain't got time. Okay, you got 2 cards. 2 for the price of 1 in the first house. Wow. Seriously? Okay, y'all saw me cut the deck and y'all saw me shuffle. That is crazy. Interesting. You're the first to get these 3 cards. So let me just... I feel like you guys are reaching your own personal truth with what you want in regards to partnerships. And that's in business, friendships, relationships. It's like you're setting a new standard. Only things that are allowing you. Because I do feel like there may have been people taking advantage of you. It's hard for you to say no, because with Pisces being in your 7th house, this is for Virgo rising when I'm talking about this part. With Pisces being on your 7th house, you know, there is some illusion there. There is seeing things through rose-colored glasses. But with Virgos in general, you guys like to help, so it's hard to say no, because it's like, even if you really don't have time, but you know you can do that task, you'll still be like, okay. And then inside, you're like, I ain't got time. Like, you're rushing because you got to get something else done. But with Mercury in retrograde, it's probably going, and in your 7th, and might go back into your 6th house when it goes through Aquarius, which is, Saturn is the traditional ruler of Aquarius. I almost feel like you're taking something back, like your own time, your own, I just feel like you're taking control because it's hindering you more than anything, or at least it has in the past. And where we were last week, it had something to do, literally I couldn't remember for the life of me. Yeah, with the Strength card here, you're definitely taking something back. Really stepping up in that, where that's concerned. But last week it was, you know, you're focused and someone's coming around and it's like, they're a distraction. Did you really want that? Do you really want to be distracted? Because you were on, like, really on your shit. So let's see what we have for you. Some of you are getting into a new relationship that lasts a long time, looks long term. And it's probably with someone who you didn't really see yourself with, or something of that matter. Yeah, 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, ooh. With the 10 of Pentacles, okay. This looks good already. Virgo. Absolutely. You, 4 Cups in reverse. You ain't sad. You're not thinking about him or whoever. And I didn't mean to say him. I said, it's just the way I talk. This is not you. Because it's like this. I feel like you've healed, you've gotten over something. Because this would be like the 3 of Hearts. I never say that. What the hell? That's weird. 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords, the Fool, and then Justice. You've gotten over something. I feel like you've mastered your thoughts and mastered your emotions. I mean, you guys are really analytical anyway. You may think about your thoughts more than you feel them. King of Pentacles. Yep. You're definitely taking control. You're very stable right now, I feel. But part of me feels like you might be doing this out of fear, like keeping yourself busy, some of you. 9 of Pentacles. You're definitely, this is a singles read for sure. But you like it that way, I feel. Content. Bills are paid, and why wouldn't they be? Oh, the Wheel. And it almost wanted to turn. So now that you moved on from something, because this may have been you feeling this way in the past about something, missing an opportunity, just kind of feeling low, like something keeps happening. Because you see in this card how each hand has a heart. It's almost like you, like I said, you were giving yourself. And I feel like you always came up empty-handed. Or just drained altogether. Like, something just left you depleted at one point. Something has definitely shifted for you. And see, the Wheel would talk about like divine timing. Like this is, the wheel is turning in your favor. I don't know. Do you need to talk to somebody? Are you stable? Or are you a little too stable? Whatever that means. What the hell is too stable? 6 of Swords. Yeah, you have definitely moved forward from something. A rite of passage. This always feels like the guy at the end of the board. I said this in another reading and I don't remember who it was. But it's like in the video game where this is the last guy on the board and you gotta beat him. I feel like you're doing that. And look at how easy. One hand. Gliding by. You might, I feel like, okay, you see how he has the 3 swords in the boat with him? It's almost like, because when I started shuffling the astrology deck, I saw, because I was like, who am I doing? Who are we picking up right now? And I saw the earth element, and then I saw Chiron, which is the wounded healer. And that's associated with Virgo and Sagittarius. And here's Sagittarius right here. You could have been dealing with a Sagittarius. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but I feel like that's you. But it's like he's taking, like you use that heartache, you use that pain to fuel you, to push you forward. Yeah, because something was just like too much of a burden and you needed to make a judgment call. You, it's like you realize something. Prince of Pentacles, lots of earth energy. Like you're really coming in your element. And that was the first thing, which you are earth element, and that was one of the first cards that I saw. So that's interesting. You gain clarity with something. I feel like, and I really do feel like it took you a while. It's almost like it took you a while to learn your lesson. A slow time coming. For some, see, I didn't want to see this. I saw this at the bottom of the deck when the King of Pentacles came out. Nine of Swords on top of the Nine of Pentacles. For some of you, if you happen to rush into not rush into a relationship or jump into a partnership, you know, with the Fool here and the 7th house, don't do it because you're hurt. Don't do it out of some sort of fear of being alone, because I do kind of feel something like that. Yeah, look, in the 9 of Wands. So you got 999. The link is in below for that, the angel number Synchronicities. Let me get one more. Usually with the 9 of Pentacles, that's being single, being very content, happiness. This is like the pre-Empress card. You really got it together. It's almost the completion of something. And with the okay, so you got a new path, a new beginning. Something new is definitely starting. And look, this almost, feels like it's directly connected. Look, see the way the lines go like this? I like that. That's interesting. And I've been feeling this with everyone. Like these last 2 cards here it's almost separate from, not necessarily separate, but it's like this is the situation. This is what's to come. But it's like you have to get over something. I don't like this. And at the bottom of the deck is the King of Cups. We usually see him as being in love. You know, he's psychic vibes going on. Very intelligent, but he uses his intuition to feel things out. That's where he gains his clarity. You could be hearing messages and songs. But what are you afraid of? I just heard, you know that movie, I Know What You Did Last Summer? And she's in, I cut it at the 9 of Pentacles with judgment. So maybe you haven't made a judgment call just yet. Maybe there's something else. There's something more. This is probably the longest that it's taken with the Prince of Pentacles. This is very slow. Like he's not even, he damn sure ain't even moving. You're on a boat here, then you're on a horse that's like on bricks, on tree stumps. Something with your muscles. Something with your inner workings. Maybe you feel like you're moving, but you're not. You have something to say, or somebody has something to say to you, because my throat keeps doing this. With this 9 of Swords, maybe that's what that is. There, but this is like fears, anxieties, things that aren't real. Like these are the things that go bump in the night, all the spooky things. Like I'm pretty sure, what is that, the boogeyman in the back? Your mind is creating this. What is it? Is it some sort of deception, some sort of, because I'm seeing judgment with the 7 of Swords here. I just saw the King of Swords, and I'm going to clarify with the Healing Light Tarot, and the King of Swords in that deck for me, it's like an adult conversation. Tell me about the 9 of Swords. Since you do like to keep the peace, with the 7th house, with Justice being here, it's like, better not. What? 9 of Swords. How, Sway? How? This has to do with something from your past. Something has to be confronted, because it's really just, and I'm saying, yeah, could be with a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But I'm also feeling like, see, there's no zest in this. There's no like real passion here. Like, look at his face. Can you see this? Just completely unbothered. Like, not really making a move. Maybe that's what I was feeling about like your body, like your muscles like not moving. But I can't imagine like a Virgo not moving. Some of you, I just feel like you're keeping yourself busy to just kind of ignore that. Because see, his back is turned to this. There's something coming out the speaker. He ain't vibing, no nothing. It's almost like in these pictures, you're not even looking in this direction at all. The only thing that's looking in this direction is this Saturn card. There's something about some sort of truth. And it takes me back to some sort of personal truth. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. I feel like your gut is telling you something, but you're not really. Come on. It's the Wheel of Fortune. But again, look, you see how it fell out, right? It fell out just how this one fell out. I almost feel like you may not know this, but you could be very close to self-sabotaging something. Chances. And you see how they're leaping? You're definitely connected to the moon. These moon cycles. This is interesting. There's confusion around it, and I can see that. Some of you have a lot on your plate. What is this? Tell me the 9 of Swords with the 9 of Swords. Are you kidding? The 10 of Swords. The ending of something. But it's also the beginning. What did I say? The adult conversation. You need to talk to somebody. I don't know. Maybe you need to have your own pep talk. It's something. There's a need to let your guard down a bit. I feel like you're almost blocking your path. Tell me about the Prince of Pentacles. The 5 of Wands. Because you're trying to avoid conflict, but I feel like it has to occur. You got to expose something. Something happened. But I feel like you're not necessarily dealing with it. And I almost feel like you're looking past this person, but there's a giant problem staring you in the face. Literally. The wheel can turn in any direction, but it's based on how you handle this. But, oh, by the way, this was the Five of Wands in reverse. Yep, and it's something to do with your past. It's something from your childhood, could be with parents, or just something, because with the Saturn, that's the father. So it could be with with a father figure. With the Fool, this is the house of, this is like the baby in the zodiac. So take that for what it is. And I don't know. I don't know, man. But definitely there's something has to be confronted before this wheel turns. Because it's right there, almost the completion. You got 999 with the wheel twice. Okay, Virgo, I'm letting you go. So this is what I have for you. If this resonated, comment, like, share, subscribe if you haven't done so already. If you like to book a personal reading, because everyone's situation is different, you can dig deeper. My information is in the description box below. I love, love, love you, and I'll talk to you soon.